Downs from the Mid-Pacific ICT Center. I'm at our 2010 Faculty Development Week in San Francisco with Timur Mirzaev, who has been teaching our virtualization and VMware track for faculty throughout our region. And it's been a busy week. You've been really dumping stuff on people, right?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of information, James. It's, faculty are overwhelmed with the wealth of information that I presented to them this week.
Yeah. Well, I've talked to a lot of them, and they're really excited about it because now they get virtualization and why it's important, and they're now down into the nitty-gritty of it. How do I make this thing work?
Definitely. It gives them a lot of tools for the classrooms when they go back to teaching. Virtualization really provides you with the tools for academic environment, and you can run all kinds of operating systems on one platform.
So virtualization is smoking hot right now. It's in extremely high demand by most organizations who are in it for three reasons, I guess. So there's like this intersection of three mega trends. There's the sort of cost optimization or business rationale for reducing both capital and operating costs for what in the past has been many, many different machines dedicated to different purposes. There's also this mega trend of cloud computing, away from big, heavy, expensive, complicated devices at the edge towards thinner devices, simpler devices, and more computing capacity centralized somewhere. And the third trend is green IT, which is how do we reduce greenhouse gas emissions by managing these things more efficiently. So virtualization is being implemented by organizations of all kinds. They need people with the knowledge and tool sets to implement these things and make them work. So, students are knocking at the door wanting virtualization training. And you're part of the VMware Academy, have been for a while. What's that like?
Well, it's a great program. VMware has been pretty aggressive in providing tools and licenses for academic environments. And it's really helpful for us because we can use pretty much all the software that VMware provides as soon as you become VMware IT Academy. And our students are extremely excited. They love the class. And speaking of cloud computing, vSphere is the cloud computing class. It's the first cloud computing class that we teach. It's a very good program. I recommend everybody to join it because it's a simple click of a button, say I agree with the terms, and then the faculty will have to go through training just like my attendees this week did, and they'll have to pass a test to make sure that the teaching is up to the level that VMware expects. And the Academy, we just recently became an International VMware IT Academy Center, which is a level above of the VMware IT Academy. So Georgia Southern is kind of leading the way for VMware IT Academies. And what we're trying to do is to provide some assessment tools, maybe in the future even some hardware for schools that are trying to teach VMware curriculum.
Yeah, so VMware is, I guess, a market leader in the whole virtualization space, and they have this academy which is about helping educational institutions deliver the same sort of education services that cost a lot of money privately. So the class that you're teaching this week's about $3,000 out on the street. And not everybody can do that, especially in these economic times. Sure is a better option to take a class like this at a community college for $26 a unit in California versus $3,000 out on the street, especially if you don't have a job, if your company's not willing to pay for that training for you, or if you want to upgrade your skills and become more relevant and advance in your career. What are students saying when they take the class?
Well, I can tell you that it's a tough class for them because this is the professional IT level in the industry. So when we teach training to commercial professionals, they already come prepared. They know many different technologies. They're ready to take the class and kind of put the dots above the I's. But for students, it's a challenging class, but they love it. They see the real applications of it. They immediately get feedback from employers about certification statuses, and many employers can't believe that the virtualization is being taught as regular class. And everybody who graduated and took the class came back and said, I'm the leader in the group of people that are trying to get a job. And it's really, really marketable.
Yeah, these are good jobs.
Oh, these are excellent jobs. When we talk about green computing, server consolidation, companies are extremely interested in those technologies because return on investment becomes boosted from just employing the software. And
these guys can pay for themselves, essentially.
Oh yeah, that's no doubt, because just like you noticed, running one application per server is not, it doesn't cut it anymore. Server utilization needs to go up. I can also tell you that you commented on the class that is for professionals is $3,000. That's correct, and I get a lot of requests from outside companies trying to get in the class and say, can we take your class even if it's a semester long? But under agreement you have to be a student of the university or college to be eligible to take the class.
Yeah, well, in the community colleges in our area, frequently half the students are working professionals. So it's not like you have to be a full-time enrolled student. You can be out there working and want to upgrade your skills. So we see a lot of that. It's a tremendous opportunity, and I really hope that more faculty in our region are going to start, become a part of the VMware Academy and start delivering these knowledge and skill sets, because it makes a difference. It makes an organization more efficient, and there are benefits to that, at economies at all levels.
Well, I can add to your comments, because I really encourage everybody to join the VMware IT Academy. Since we've joined, and we were #2 school after Foothill College to become VMware IT Academy, a lot of great things happen in our program, and I can't even tell you all of them because it's a long list of all the articles and media reviews and the jobs that our students got. So I think nobody should miss this opportunity, that's for sure. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, and Foothill College is an MPIC regional partner. So we've been sort of pioneering this out in our space as well. Well, thanks so much for coming. It's been a great week and you've done a great job.
Thank you so much.